Guys, this is Spiffy Tingles, also known as Arden, and today I have my first video, but it is a makeup show and tell thing with some of my eye makeup, because if you guys know anything about me, which you probably don't, and you're finding out now for the first time, I am obsessed with special effects makeup and normal makeup and vintage makeup and all kinds of other fun shit. And there is quite a bit of it. I have like a giant box down here, and then I have another box over here, so it's not like makeup guru levels of shenanery, but it's still quite a bit. So let's get started. I'm gonna start with my eyeshadow singles. This one is, and excuse all the schmutz on my hands. I had to clean off some of my palettes because one of them is white, and I don't know why you would design a white eyeshadow palette if it has a lot of really dark, deep colors in it. But I digress. This first one is the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Eyeshadow in Amber Rush. And this is the packaging. It is very cute, very chic. And it is a pigment, and you have this little thingy in here that keeps it pressed down. And you have the color inside. And it's very, very, very shiny. So I don't use it all the time, but usually when I do, it's just to like highlight something, or if I'm doing like, let's say, a creature makeup and I want something that's kind of spooky looking or weird, I'll do that as a highlight over top of a very, very dark contour, and then blend it in with this one, which is Endless Pearl by the same company. And it's slightly pearlescent, so it goes with that copper color really well. But I really like this brand. I need to get more from the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows because they last a really long time and I like them a lot. Next I have one of the Maybelline Color Tattoo 24-Hour eyeshadows. This one is Bad to the Bronze, I believe. Yeah. And I've used quite a bit of this one. There's not much left, but it is very nice. It's a cream eyeshadow that, yeah, just a little cream eyeshadow that usually, if I put this on the eyelid, I'll follow up with that Amber Rush from earlier. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, here's my other color. This one is Bold Gold by the same line, and they're not kidding. This is very bold and very gold, and I really like it. That's on the bottom there. It's this one. I don't know how long I've been using these. I think they've been out for like 5 years now. But I had one that was in that bronze color, and I kept it because I get kind of nostalgic about makeup sometimes, and all I had to do was add a few drops of beauty oil, and I was still able to use it as a highlight on different like creature makeups and stuff like that. So they last a really long time. Next, I have the pigment from the Color Tattoo line. This one is in Brash Blue. So we got Brash Blue, Bold Gold, Bad to the Bronze. Ugh. and it's super duper blue. I'm not going to move it too much because this shit will get absolutely everywhere, and I don't feel like cleaning up my desk. So, very bright, gets absolutely fucking everywhere. And I've got another one to show you. This one is Black Mystery, again with the bees. I don't really understand. But this one is, oh dear, fuck. Black with little royal blue shimmer in there. I'm definitely not tipping that one over because it will never ever come out of anything ever. And then lastly, I have the NYX Prismatic Eyeshadow in Tin. And this is possibly some of the cutest packaging I've seen since most South Korean skincare products. It's got a little bow, and it's still a little single, and it doesn't take up a ton of room, but it's just like, it's so small. It's so sweet. But I like to use this silver over some of my other ones because some of my other ones have chunks of glitter, and this one is more just like, here, see, it's not chunky or nothing. It's just very smooth, very nice, a little bit of fallout, but I mean, it's not like it's some Dior, like, stay for the rest of your life, eon long color eyeshadow, so I'm not gonna bitch too loudly about that. Some other stuff by the Maybelline Color Tattoo that I've really been liking are the eye chromes. When I first bought these, I thought that they were lip glosses, so I was like, oh my god, like green and kind of antique-y gold lip gloss, and I was completely wrong. They are eye chromes, but they are very nice. And this one is, yes, khaki cool, and it is a metallic, well, khaki color, but it's like an antique gold color. Very good formulation on that one. And I even actually like the green one, which I didn't anticipate. The green one is Electric Emerald. I don't know if I'd call this electric, but it is equally as nice. And they both stay super long. And anything that I put over top of them stays really long too, even without a primer. And I have extremely oily eyelids, which I'm sure you all needed to know. But those do a great job, and I think they're like $6 or $7 each. Alright, on to one of my holy grail products. This is the Urban Decay Naked Basics. It is a small palette, but it is mighty. The container is a lot better than the Naked one. It's not fabric, it's like this rubberized plastic, so if you're like on the go, it doesn't fall out of your hands very often. However, me being me, I got some body paint on it within like the first 2 days of opening it. So this is my second one from them, and I love it. I also find that the Urban Decay Naked Basics and Naked Basics 2 shadows are a lot more buttery than the originals, and it has a transition shade for every skin tone. It has a highlight for every skin tone, mostly matte except for this one. This one is called Venus, and it is kind of shimmery. I mean, it's a little bit chalky. You can't really even see it on my hand, but it's good for like a very sheer cream colored inner corner highlight, or if you wanted to do some drag makeup or something, go down the nose or go on the cheekbones or Cupid's bow, you do that. And then we have Foxy Walk of Shame. Naked 2, Faint, and Crave. And the ones that I get the most use out of for different stuff is I use Crave for my crease, like my outer V a lot. I use Faint for my crease and my brows. I use Naked 2 for my brows if I'm going for something a little bit less intense. Walk of Shame and Naked 2 combined make a really good transition color for me. Foxy is good for like a matte highlight, and then again Venus for inner corner. So it is a great deal, especially since I didn't want a bunch of the other colors from Nakeds 1 through 3, because I already had either some dupes or I just wasn't interested. Oh boy. This is the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And you'll have to excuse the dogs out there. My neighbors have some very, very loud yippy dogs. But these are the shades. And this one down here is dual chromatic, so you can see it goes from blue to brown to blue to brown. And it's so, so pretty, and I love it. And this one up here is like a shimmery, yellowy color. This one is like a kind of like a khaki shimmer. This one is, I don't want to say olive because it's still a little bit neutral to cool tone, but it's like that kind of green. Got like a dark salmony, shimmery color. A nice, slightly warm, shimmery brown. Shimmery dark brown, but the shimmer is red. A very dark, dark green with gold shimmer. And this one. It's just so pretty. See that? It's super kick-ass. And I apologize that I have no nails. I can't, for the job that I'm trying to get, I can't really have much of any nails going on, but I might try to find like some press-ons or something like that for future use. Let's see what else we have here. The NYX Avant Pop palette in Nouveau Chic. These are absolutely gorgeous. They have a very pearly pink that's not showing up as well on camera, but it is definitely a very pretty color. This is very similar to Foxy from the Naked Basics palette. This is like a shimmery, somewhere in between a gold and a copper. I really like using this one when I do warm eye looks. I'll use it on the inner corner for my highlight. And then we have another of those dark salmon, kind of dark salmony color, except this one is matte. We have a plum with gold shimmer, a warm toned brown, a cool toned darker brown, this very olive shimmery color, mom jean blue with shimmer, and a very pretty kind of lilac-y shimmery color. But I really like all of these, and the palette was pretty cheap considering what good quality they are, and that made me super, super excited because I love saving money and not having to spend it on all of this. So that helps. And going from saving money to not saving money whatsoever, I have the Lorac Unzipped Gold. It's expensive, but I like it. It's kind of like the Lorac Unzipped palette, but instead of having a ton of pinks, it has more gold tones, and if it has shimmer in it, it's a gold or champagne undertone. So up here we have a matte apricot, like very light apricot-y color that's not showing up. It's just kind of like, you know, basic white girl number 3 color right now, but it is kind of like, I don't know, maybe it might be more peachy, but it's very pretty, and it blends together with these really, really well. And that one is called Undressed, and we have Uninhibited, which is the lighter version of Unpredictable. These two are really close to each other, so I'll usually just switch between them. There's not a whole lot of difference, but Unpredictable comes out looking a little bit more gold. And then there's Undeniable, which is just like a actually kind of cool toned brown. It's a slightly pink undertone to the brown. And then there's Unedited, which is a matte dark brown. Unlocked, which is this little champagne-y color with shimmer. Unlimited, which is a very true gold. Unleashed, which is like a really, really, really kick-ass copper tone. And I love it. It is, here, I'll show you. It's just super, super shiny. Like, who doesn't want to put that on their eyeballs? It looks good on pretty much everyone, and I love it. And then there is Unwind, which is, looks more neutral than Undeniable. And Unafraid, which is a shimmery, deep black color. And I love this palette so much. It comes in super duper handy for day and night stuff. But I just use it whenever. Like, I'll use dark colors during the day because I really like alternative makeup and special effects makeup and vintage makeup. So if I wanted to do something that was very 1920s, I could just take those 2 really dark colors and just put them all the way up to the brow bone. But yeah, it's a super kick-ass palette. It's also cheaper than a lot of other ones that I've seen on the market lately. So I completely agree with anyone who decides they want to buy that palette. Also, these colors go for so long. Oh, and that's a good deal. And then I have the sadly discontinued Kat Von D Monarch palette, which, what? Why? Why would you discontinue this? Like, I understand that Shade and Light sold really well, but this was my second like big purchase that I did, and as you can see, it is very well loved. But I wish that they hadn't discontinued it, so I could have gotten another one. So we have Entomology, which is like a very, very pale peach tone with shimmer, like a light white slash silver shimmer. And then we have Telepathy, which is a very nice champagne and khaki. I've been saying khaki all in this video. Champagne khaki color. And then this one is Tiny Death. Ha ha ha, so funny. And it is a matte pale yellow. My personal favorite is, oh, sorry, those are all reversed. So Tiny Death, Telepathy, and Entomology. Because I'm an idiot. This is Wrath, which is one of my favorites because it's a very odd color. It is a rusty orange with the tiniest bit of gold shimmer. This is Shadow Box, which is just a brown with a little bit of shimmer. This is Disintegration, or no, shit, I keep fucking these up. Papilio, that's what that one is. Summerfly. I was like, how are you gonna tell me that's disintegration when disintegration's down there? I've got it all reversed on the back, all funkitated. And it's just a gold. I prefer my other Rockons of gold colors to this one though. This is Killing Jar, which is just a little shimmery pink. This is Delaney, which is kind of like, it's silver, but it comes out as like sort of a neutral silver. It doesn't have a cool tone to it like some of them do. This is Vanish, which I have loved the absolute life out of. This is Disintegration, which I don't know if you can see, but there is a lot out of this one. I guess it just doesn't look good. This is Shadowbox, which is just a matte dark brown, and Deadhead, which is a true black. And I have been lusting after the Interstellar palette for forever, and now that this one is discontinued, I am kind of sad, because I totally would have spent my money on this before the Interstellar palette, but I didn't get either of them, because I suck. Alright, and finally, my baby, the Urban Decay Electric palette. This thing is so kick-ass, because I do a lot of really weird makeup. Contrary to this, I do a lot of weird makeup when I do makeup, and I do a lot of special effects, I do all kinds of just weird, nutty shit, and this enables that sort of behavior. I love this thing so much. Oh hush, I know you like it too. Little yippy dog getting excited about makeup. But I first, like, it caught my eye because of these little ink doodads in water on the front. And the packaging is really solid, like, it's not going anywhere. And it's not like that aluminum tin stuff. Sorry, I had to pause for a second because I was getting a call. But here they are in all of their beautiful, weird glory. This is Revolt. It is a kind of chunky, glittery mess, but it's very pretty, especially if I put it over that Silver NYX single that I showed you guys. It's very pretty. I use a lot of it. Then we have Gonzo, which is a, I want to say it's sort of like a green tone blue, but it's just very, very bright, like an electric blue. And then we have Slow Burn, which is neon orangey red. Savage, which is a matte pink. Also, this has a little bit of shimmer in it, and so does this. This is, I think, the second matte in the palette. And then Fringe, which is like a shimmery, very shimmery teal. Chaos, which is the other matte in the palette, and it is a true royal blue, and I love it so much. Jilted, which is pinky purple. It's that one color that your friends go, it's fuchsia, no it's magenta, no it's what the fuck ever. Urban, which is a shimmery violet. Freak, which is, oh, how would I describe that? It's like a cool toned light green. And then Thrash, which is like an acid green. This palette is magical. It has changed my life. I feel so different since owning this palette. It is phenomenal. Oh, I love it so much. But yeah, and the pans in here are also really, really big, especially for crazy colors. They're not as big as Sugar Pill, which I'm hopefully going to get before I kick the bucket. But it's really good for the price, especially. So here we go. That is all I have, and now I have a very, very pretty hand from swatching all of these. But that's it. That's my first video for you guys, and I really hope that you like it, and I hope that I didn't fuck up too hard. I got a call in the middle of the video, but that is something that I will take into account for later videos. I will talk to you guys later, and I hope you have a good day. Oh, and any requests or suggestions, go ahead and put them in the comments. But yeah, have a good day. Bye!